Now, let me show you what the design is again. That would actually do justice to. I already did the sketch. We did it together actually because I wanted to know what she thinks. I measured the 3.5 that I measured here before. I'm going to measure it here again. Everything I'm doing would follow this exact creation. I designed a checklist. You can now download it. It contains the things that I wish I knew when I first started. Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Isa, and yeah, you can call me Isa. So today's video is gonna be different. Yeah, we're diving into the practical aspect. Yeah, so okay, now I got the custom dress order, and yeah, it is for a wedding ceremony, and I want you guys to design this with me. So I already have the sketch with me here. I hope you can see this. So this is what we'll be working with, and you know, if you check my past videos, I do say it, I'm not really a fan of fashion sketching, but upgrade is important, so you have to learn it. I'm currently hosting a fashion designer starter bootcamp, so if you've not joined the WhatsApp group yet, what are you waiting for? Go join the WhatsApp group link, then I'm gonna see you in class. But without much further ado, let's get right into the video. Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a demo. You don't really know you. Okay, so yeah, this is the dress itself. So initially, I never had the thought of using this particular video for this tutorial. I never planned to use this particular video for the tutorial, but then the thought came and I thought, okay, let me just follow up with this. So we're doing this. Now, I already have my measurements. I have my measurements with me. If you still do not understand how to take basic measurements, go check the video I uploaded. Yeah, I'm going to paste the link to the video. I'm going to post this somewhere here so you can go watch how to take basic measurements accurately. And if you want me to do another video where I use a human as the model itself, let me know in the comments. Okay, so now this is the measurement I'm going to be working with. I didn't know I'll be using the same fabric for this tutorial, like I said, because I already started with cutting it out, but I'm going to take you to the process. So I've not done too much. You're going to understand. Just follow me. Okay, so I started off by cutting the back of the dress first. Now, this is the back, but I'm not using the pattern paper for this particular design. I'm not drafting the pattern, so I'm basically taking all the measurements directly on the fabric, just as the good old days. Though there are some designs that I'm always forced to use my patterns first, but because this one is more like a basic, so I already know how to maneuver. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to explain the things I did. Like I said, I didn't plan to use this particular fabric for this tutorial, but then the inspiration came and I just had to follow. The first thing I did was to measure out the length. I actually measured out the length first, like this. The length I'm working with is 40, actually 39, but then I added for 2 inch extra for allowance. I measured out the length, then I measured out the back measurements. That is the back. That's why I said you're gonna have to watch that particular video that I uploaded last. I showed the basic measurement techniques there, so you want to watch it. So everything I'm gonna explain here would make sense to you. You're gonna measure out the back side, and of course you would have measured out your zipper allowance. Okay, so yeah, but I did this. I measured out the zipper allowance, which is I used 2 inch for this particular design. Okay, yeah, you can use 1.5 depending on how you want it. Yeah, and after that, my back measurement for this one, it is 7.5. I measured it out, then the same 7.5 here, and then I curved it. Yeah, I'm not using a ruler. Yeah, I'm not using that, but you're gonna just have to work with your, I don't know, probably because I've been doing this for years now. I don't usually make use of those things, but you can make use of it the important thing is that it should just amount to the armhole of the person you're working with. Okay, so the next thing I did was to measure the bust measurement, the waist. I added my allowance, of course, and the dart allowance, and then the hip. Okay, okay, so all of these things are the basic things I do explain to my online students. Okay, so if you're interested in joining the online class, you want to click on the link I'm going to be adding to the description box. So you're going to see the details on how to get started there. And yeah, I name it FBFP because it's a foundation program where I show a more personalized and interactive, step-by-step guide on how to cut your designs, get your designs, and get it done with very, very affordable and low price. So you want to check it out. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to cut out the stuff here. I already chalked it out. Is the chalk line that I'm trying to follow. So if you're still watching this video and you've not subscribed yet, tell me what are you waiting for? And don't forget to check out some of the videos I've uploaded already. They're not just knowledge facts, they're gonna give you the confidence you need. Okay, so this is what I have at the end of the day. This is what I have, and this would stand for my back piece of the dress. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this out a little. Yeah, it's late already. It's exactly 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. So that's why everywhere it's kind of a little bit dark because yeah. When I'm done with this, the next thing I'm gonna do is to cut out the neck area, but I'm still kind of not sure of the kind of neck to use. My customer, she's not a first time customer, so she always trusts me with doing justice to things like this. So she didn't choose a specific one. She just told me to go with whatever I think is best. At this moment, the inspiration is not there. So I'm gonna decide on what to use in the hand. I'm gonna show you. Okay, now we're basically done with the back. I'm thinking of using a princess dart for the back. Yeah, I can actually do that. Okay, so yeah, using a dart would actually do justice to the design I'm trying to create. Now, let me show you what the design is again. I already did the sketch. We did it together actually because I wanted to know what she thinks, like what she wants exactly. As she was telling me the details, kind of sketching it out, and here it is. Everything I'm doing would follow this exact creation. Okay, so if you're still watching this video and you've not subscribed yet, tell me what are you waiting for? And don't forget to check out some of the videos I've uploaded already. They're not just knowledge facts, they're gonna give you the confidence you need. In the quest of helping you gain clarity, I designed a checklist, a fashion designer checklist to help you in your fashion design journey. And this checklist is available. You can now download it via this particular link. You can check it. It's kind of somewhere on my bio. So you want to check that out. It contains the things that I wish I knew when I first started. And it worked. It helped me. And I really hope it's helps you too. So yeah, you want to check that out. Let's get back into the video. Like I said, I'm still not sure of the neck to use for this, okay, but whatever I decide on, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna do a princess dart. We can do that together. I'm gonna show you how to draft a dart, a back dart to be precise. So from this armhole, I'm gonna measure 4 inch, or better still 3.5, depending on how wide the person, how big the armhole of the person is. So then after measuring that, don't forget that this 2-inch here is the zipper allowance, so any measurements you're taking will be out of it. Then I measured the 3.5 that I measured here before. I'm going to measure it here again in a way that it's gonna curve. The 3.5, I'm gonna repeat it here again so that it joins with the 3.5 I measured here, something like this, to give me that curve. Then I connect. Then I continue with the 3.5, but yeah, you want to add like 1/2 inch to it to give it the structure, because you're still gonna hold it in during sewing. You're still gonna lose like 1/2 inch when you're joining together, so you want to bring it this way. Then you connect it with the curve you have before. Then that 4-inch, you take it down. You keep taking the 4-inch down till the end of the dress. Then you connect. Make sure that the 4-inch keeps going to the end, and after that you cut it out. Look at this. This is like the simplest way anyone will teach you how to cut a back that. So you're gonna want to cut it out till the end of the dress. This is to help you give it structure. Okay, so I didn't it's the front that we are making the darts. We want to curve it out a bit to come in and give it a kind of structure, but this is the back that, and this is basically it. So the next one I'm gonna do is the front part of the dress, but currently I do not have the chest material I'm going to be using to design it, so I'm going to get that and then continue with this video. So this is basically it for this video. I'm going to show you guys the outcome of the dress, and yeah, if there's something you've been struggling with as a beginner in fashion designing, probably there's something you want to learn but you find it hard to learn, you want to tell me, say that in the comment section, or perhaps if you want it to be more personalized, you can send me a mail via my email address. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, I'm so excited about this one. I can't wait to show you guys the finished. Till then, bye.